Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with a episode of the IPL2020 TWO2 competition. Now we were going to do a career mode episode today, but unfortunately didn't really have the time to get it recorded last night, so I've banged ahead and got this IPL2020 out for you today as like a compensation type thing. So we're going into today's game. It's going to be a brilliant game now, I've got to say. It's the Super Kings against the Kings XI, second and third in the table, both looking to go above the Delhi Capitals. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think they will do that today. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up on the video down below for me. Let's get into today's episode then and see who's going to come on top out of the Super Kings and the Kings XI. Here we go then at the Chennai Stadium for today's game. The Super Kings against the Kings XI Punjab. Got the coin toss coming up now. Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Ravichandran Ashwin will now come out into the middle. Aleem Dar and Ross Simons, the two umpires for today's game. Got a standard medium pitch, and we've got a very good game in store today, I reckon. Remember to let me know in the comment section down below who you think is going to get the points today. Very interested to hear what you think. And the Kings XI have won the toss with a tails call. And what way are they going to go here? I think Ashwin may look to bat. No, he's chosen to bowl. Okay, so they're going to have a bowl first. It's going to be Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Suresh Raina marching out to the middle to see if they can get some runs on the board. Remember, it is only a 2-2 competition, this, so they've only got 2 overs in which to do it. And it's going to be Mohammad Shami with the first over. He's done reasonably well in this competition so far. And here he goes in towards Raina, who faces the first delivery this time. And that's a lovely shot, middled through cover. And he's going to get to it. They're going to stop for 2, I think. They considered running a third, but they didn't. And it's going to be very much the same thing again here. Shami in towards Suresh Raina. Rocks back onto the back foot. Plays a lovely shot there. There is a man on the boundary though, so he's going to be kept to a single. All into the bowler's end. It's 3 without loss off the first 2 balls. Mahendra Singh Dhoni then about to face his first ball. The captain. He's got an average of 23 in this competition, which seems a bit high. I didn't think it was that high, but... And it's Dhoni. Oh, and he's gone. He's been caught bowled. First ball by Mohammad Shami. Played it down his throat. And that is the first wicket for the Kings XI. The captain, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, a veteran of the sport, has put one down the pipe of Mohammad Shami. It's a reasonable length ball, and it's a good catch down low with that left hand. Fantastic catch by Shami. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, rightfully frustrated, thrashes his bat as he walks off. Caught and bowled Mohammad Shami, and that brings out Shane Watson. Hasn't been seen for a while in this team, but he's back out towards the top end. He's ready to face his first ball. Mohammad Shami has got that head of steam now, and and that's edged off the inside. It's hit the pads. Is that? I don't think it is going to be any. No, umpire shakes his head. They're going to look at a review. It's definitely hit the bat first, I think. So they've decided not to, which is what we expected. The penultimate ball then for Mohammad Shami, who's in devilish form today. And Watson plays it in the air. It's managed to get it past the fielder, and that's going to go for 4. And that's a beautiful shot. The first boundary for the Chennai Super Kings. And Shami with his head down there walks away, smashes his fist. And that's a nice shot. Looped up in the air a bit, that from Watson on the way down towards Cow Corner, but got the job done, and that's a nice 4. Much needed with the last ball of Shami's over to come. I think Sam Curran's going to bowl the next over. And Shami then, just outside of off, swinging away. Just played in a miss there from Watson. Ashwin with the gloves. Sam Curran then hasn't taken a wicket yet. He's had a little spell in this before. He hasn't really been that much of a bowler in this competition thus far, but they've given him a go with the ball today, and Raina gets after him, and he's belted that to the fence, and that's 4 more. That pushes him into double figures. 11 on the board for the Chennai Super Kings. Beautiful shot that. Nicely done. Ross Simons there signalling the 4. Sam Curran with that left arm again. Outside, it's a full delivery this time, but he gets across the wicket nicely. They're going to pick up a single. Ball into the keeper. They've changed the field here. They've gone a bit more defensive this time round. And it's Shane Watson to face. Curran to Watson. It's a bouncer, but Watson pulls it away. And that's going to be 4 more. That's a lovely shot. And all of a sudden, the Super Kings are back in this. They looked in trouble early on when they lost Mahendra Singh Dhoni. But Watson there has definitely helped up that rate a bit. And he's pulled that nicely for 4. Sam Curran with another delivery then. He's been expensive so far. 9 off the first 3. And that's a full delivery outside of off. And that's going to be a dot ball. Curran again then. In towards Watson. And it's a full delivery again just outside of off. And it's another play and miss there from Watson. And we've got a free hit here, I think. A free hit then for Watson. Curran steams in with usual medium pace left arm. And Watson, oh, did that hit his toe? Did that hit his toe? Final ball then of the Super Kings innings. Unless he bowls a wide, it's Curran into Watson. And it's a good delivery and Watson plays and misses. A good little rescue there in the end from Sam Curran. Good little, once he switched it up to just outside the off stump in the corridor of uncertainty. And I think the Kings 11 will be quite happy with the target they've got to run down. They've got a couple of form players in Karun Nair and Chris Gale opening the batting. We've got Agarwal coming in at number 3 if they need him. Chris Gale with an average of 47.5 in this game so far. Shardul Thakur with the first over with his right arm fast medium. 18 needed from 12 balls. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think is going to happen here. So it's Thakur in towards Gale, who drives it. They've ran the single. And that's put Nair on strike. Keeping that strike rotated. Nair with a high score of 14. Thakur just shining that ball up a bit. The Kookaburra. And it's outside, and he's belted that one. Edged it, thick edged. And that's another single. They thought about 2, but chose not to there. 17 from 11. 16 from 10 now. Thakur again in towards Chris Gale. We're looking for boundaries here from Gale. And and that's took his middle stump out of the ground. A brilliant delivery by Thakur. Bit of in-swing there, and that's took the middle stump clean out of the ground. A fantastic delivery. Gale played all round it, and Gale has gone. And that is the breakthrough that the Super Kings needed. Bowled Thakur for 1. Chris Gale walks back to the pavilion, and that brings in Mayank Agarwal. Right-hand batsman, 1 run so far in the competition, although he hasn't been seen much, to be fair, in his defence. 16 from 9 then. Agarwal, Thakur, bouncer that time. They've run a single. 15 from 8, the new target. Still very much to play for here. But the Super Kings are buoyed by the fact they've picked up that early wicket of Chris Gale. As you would be. Karun Nair to face one. Oh, and that's a beauty of a delivery. Absolute peach from Thakur. And he's bowling his final ball here. 15 from 7. Thakur's bowled a great spell here. And that's been punched away towards the man on the fence. And that's going to be a single. They're going to come for 2. They're going to have to move very quickly here. They've managed to do it. A brilliant dive at the end. And they picked up 2 there, which pushes them on to 13 off 6. Ravichandran Jadeja. Left arm finger spin. 4 wickets in the competition for 62 so far. They're very much one of the better bowlers in the competition. And his team need him to produce here. Jadeja. Oh, and that's a nice cut shot. There's not going to be anything off that by Agarwal. 13 from 5. Jadeja with that slow left arm. Oh, and he's gone after that one, and it's safe, and he's got that one away to the fence, and that's going to be 4, and that's much needed runs for the Kings 11. 9 from 4, the new target. Karun Nair. Or was it Agarwal that hit that one? I think it was Karun Nair. No, it was Agarwal that hit that one. And I think he'd like to go there again if he can. Jadeja back into Agarwal. And he's got after that one as well. There is a man there, though. 9 from 3. He needs a boundary. Agarwal's going to have to get after this one. Jadeja, he's reverse sweeped it, but there's a man there. And unfortunately, he hasn't got enough on it. So he needs a 6 and a 4 here. Is he going to be able to do it? Agarwal needs to summon the power of the gods here. Jadeja outside of off. He's reverse sweeped it again, but there is a fielder there. And that has secured victory for the Chennai Super Kings. A really good bit of bowling this from Ravichandran Jadeja, who's bowled a stellar spell here. Just 4 off it. He's chipped that one away, and I think that's going to be 4, but it's going to be far too late. And he's picked up 4, but the Chennai Super Kings have won this one today by 5 runs. A brilliant performance from the Super Kings, they won by 4 runs rather, who lost Mahendra Singh Dhoni very early on in their innings, but they've managed to capitalise by bowling out Chris Gale, arguably one of the best batsmen in the competition, with an absolute peach from Thakur, who bowled really well in that over, didn't he? Hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode, though. Remember to leave a thumbs up on the video down below if you did. If you're new around here and you want to see more of this cricket sort of stuff, then make sure you hit that subscribe button as well for all the crickety goodness that we'll be bringing you in the near future. But I've been Jamie. It's Saturday afternoon and I'm off to do some jobs. Catch you later.